Skinny Hardaway Southern T, back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If this your first time, do your boy solid. Don't make it your last time. Hit that subscription button there as well. We talk this good boxing, MMA, sports, parlays, predictions every single day, not just today. This morning, man, I got to wake up and I got to do my fight weekend study. We got 2 bare knuckle events today. We got a 1 championship event today. And we also got boxing and UFC tomorrow. We going to take care of all of that. You know what I mean? Today, as far as the betting tip goes. But right now, I got a little bit of news that you can use. Maybe you're really excited about this. Maybe you're not so excited about this. But what I'm starting to get the feel for, what I'm starting to hear, that this is a real thing and that this fight actually may be about to come about. Now, for some months, pretty much ever since, Canelo beat, Errol Spence, he has had a fight since then versus Madrimov. But most definitely, ever since Bud Crawford beat Errol Spence, he's been hitting at this. He's been hitting at the fact that the only fight that he wants, is the fight Canelo Alvarez. Now, in the beginning, Canelo Alvarez, he kind of wiped the mouth, kind of moved the mouth a little bit, said there's no way that we could fight. The fight is not serious. But as time has gone on, right, from what I'm being told, Canelo Alvarez has become more open to the ideal of fighting Bud Crawford. And mostly, y'all, while this is something that Bud wants, this fight is predominantly coming from, Turkey, Ashali, right? Turkey, Ashali, Saudi Arabia. This is a Saudi Arabia fight, right? This is a fight that they want to happen over there. Bud wants the fight to happen too, right? But I don't know if you know, Bud is working directly with, Turkey, Turkish ally right now. Your what's his name? Your Highness. Your Supremacy, I forgot his name, right? But the guy from Turkish, the Rider Season, the guy that's running Rider Season, his name is Your Excellency. Your Excellency. Bud is working directly with Your Excellency. So this is Your Excellency wants this fight, and so does Bud. So it's looking like it may be very well about to happen because Canelo has started to come around to the idea a little bit of fighting Bud Crawford. Now, what I'm hearing is close to being finalized right now. I got this particular news about maybe like a week ago, right? But what tipped me to go ahead, and bring it to you guys is, a tweet that Bud Crawford made yesterday, right? So because of the tweet that Bud Crawford made yesterday, that, that kind of put it in perspective for me that maybe this is about to happen. Now, while Bud didn't directly verify that he's going to be fighting Canelo on his Twitter, he did come on his Twitter and he said in 2025, I'm going to show y'all, why I'm the greatest or why I'm the best or something like that, right? Which would lead me to believe that, this huge fight that he's been talking about, that I've been hearing about with Canelo Alvarez is about to come true. Now, again, it has not been finalized just yet, right? But I am hearing that they are in deep, serious talks and we very well could be getting this fight in 2025. Let me answer a couple of y'all questions real quick because I saw some of y'all had some questions. My guy K said, so if that fight happens, what weight class? All right, so okay, what I'm hearing is that fight is going to happen. Bud Crawford will have to come up to Canelo Alvarez's weight, so that fight will be at 168 pounds. Bud Crawford is not going. Canelo is not going to be losing any kind of weight at all. Me, Bud in the middle or anything like that. Bud Crawford will have to come all the way up to 168 and meet Canelo at his weight class. That was one of the stipulations that Canelo gave. I'm not sure if it's going to stay the same or will it change or whatnot, but that is what I'm hearing, one of the stipulations of the fight, that the fight must take place at 168 because Canelo doesn't want to have to lose weight at this point in his career. So Bud Crawford would be the one, having to gain the weight to go up to 168 pounds to compete against Canelo in this particular fight. So this particular fight would be at the 168-pound division. So Bud Crawford will be going from 154 all the way up to 168 pounds, kind of like Jermell Charlo, right? You know what I mean? So this kind of be like Charlo and Canelo, right? Not the actual fight, right? But the weight, the weight classes, the weight shifts, right? Bud will be packing on weight to move up to 168 rather than Canelo coming down. I don't think this is going to be a 165 type of fight. I think Bud has to go all the way up to 168, if I'm not mistaken. Most definitely, if I get more news, I'm going to let y'all in on that, but that's what I got so far. Road to Redemption said, King Canelo beating that ass. What's good, Road to Redemption? Long time no see. He said he won't pay that. Of course, Road to Redemption, I just realized who you was, bro. Road to Redemption used to come up on my show and up on my panel and shit. What's good, bro? Long time no see, bro. I just realized who you was. Shout out my guy, Road to Redemption. What's good, bro? Long time no see. My guy ain't been up here in a long time, but I remember his face, though, clicking on that picture. DP Rocker. What's good? My guy DP said, look, I don't fuck with Bud, but I'm standing on business. I got Bud. Shout out my guy DP Rocker. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, DP Rocker, man. Just wanted to hit y'all with a little news that y'all could use, man. It's looking like Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford. It looks like that fight is actually, about to take place. I was one of the people who kind of stayed away from this. Like, it felt like at first it kind of felt like an imaginary fight. You know what I mean? But with the news that I'm getting as of late, with what I'm hearing as of late, Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez probably will be happening. You know what I mean? In 2025. I almost go as far because, I don't bring y'all this unless I'm, overly sure. Y'all do your boy solid, man. I got 10 of y'all in the building right now. I got 7 likes. Let me get all of y'all to hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Help us get us going in the algorithm. You know what I mean? Drop a comment. Let them know we were pre-kicking this gooch. I'm going to stay here about another 5, to 6 minutes in case I get some stragglers coming in that want any extra info. But this fight is looking like a real thing, and it's looking like we probably do need to be, you know what I mean, on the up and up for this particular bout. As far as the side go, a side pick, I can't really say, too much right now because y'all know I like to do the prediction videos and whatnot. But I will say this: Bud Crawford will be fighting an uphill battle, moving up, 2-3 weight classes to fight 3 weight classes: 54, 60, 168. So right, he's moving up 2 weight classes, right? But he's moving up 2 weight classes, but it's in a sense he's moving up 3 weight classes, right? He's in 54. He's moving up. He has moved up to 54, right? Only has what? 1 fight at 54, right? So he has 1 fight at 54. He has to move up to 60 and then 68. It's a big jump from 60 to 68, right? To think that there wouldn't be a problem at all, you just be crazy. You know what I mean? So Bud Crawford is going to have an uphill, battle in his fight with Canelo Alvarez, but it's looking like this fight with Canelo Alvarez is, probably going to happen in 2025. Again, I got this story about last week. I didn't go with the move, right, until today. Bud Crawford said something yesterday on Twitter that kind of, piqued my interest, made me think about it. And I'm like, well, if Bud Crawford is saying this, maybe the info I get has, some credence to it. And I believe it does have credence to it, which is why I'm coming to hit you with this thing right now, man. So if this fight does get announced, this fight does come to fruition, make sure you remember, where you heard this thing first. And then if I get more info on this, whether it's a go or rather it's not a go, right, or rather it's just rumor talk, right, or whether they just trying to get, some buzz going for maybe a different fight, because sometimes Bud Crawford them like to do that. But I think Bud pretty set in stone on, wanting to fight Canelo. I think Bud pretty set in stone on wanting to fight Canelo. So this looking like the fight, man, that's about to happen. Maybe it would have already happened, right? But Canelo was the one who was against necessarily doing it. He didn't feel like it was an actuality. He didn't feel like he'd get any credit for fighting Bud or anything like that. But I think what Canelo did was he sat down for a second. He was like, shit, how can I make the most money that I can make? And Canelo fighting Bud Crawford, I think most definitely would make some money. All right. That's because it's a fight that, Saudi Arabia wants to see. This very well could be Bud versus Canelo, right? I'm going to put it into this for y'all, right? Bud versus Canelo very well could be, the best fighter of this generation. Who is the GOAT of this generation, right? This fight between Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, if we're looking at it on paper, right? If we're looking at, in totality of what's going on right now in this sport, the most accomplished boxers in this sport are Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford is 2-time undisputed. Canelo Alvarez is undisputed at 168. Champ at 175. He's fought over 1,000 champions throughout his career, been in the ring with some of the best of the best. if you're looking at it right now, while Bud doesn't have the greatest names on his resume, he does have possibly the best welterweight of this time in Errol Spence on his resume. Maybe he has the best win of this generation, which is Errol Spence, right? So me personally, I think this is, to see who's the best of this generation, maybe the best of two generations, right? Because, maybe Canelo, you consider Canelo the generation before and Bud this generation, but I consider both of these guys this generation. So technically, right, this is the fight to prove who is the best fighter of this generation, which is why I have no problem. I bet y'all, hold on. Which is why I have no problem. With this fight. With this fight going down. My guy said Mikey Garcia up there. I don't know if he's in this conversation. I don't know if he's in this conversation. You know what I mean? Especially with him being out so long and these guys still going. Right? Canelo started before Mikey and finished after Mikey, right? Bud Crawford started before Mikey and finished after Mikey, right? Or started with Mikey and finished after Mikey, right? You know what I mean? I don't think Mikey in this conversation. But I most definitely think that this is the fight to prove, who's the best fighter of this generation. And at first, when I first heard it, right, when it first started happening, when Bud first started talking about it, I kind of just ignored it and blowed over it, right? But the more I get to it, right, some people say, oh, man, it's an imaginary fight. I don't want to see fighters move up in weight class and whatnot, right? But there's no way you could tell me, right, that you don't like this fight and you would tell me that, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach is a fight that, you'd want to see. Not because Lamont Roach isn't a good fighter, but because he came up in weight as well, too, right? You know what I mean? Not as many weight classes, right? But still, it's like fights that shouldn't be happening. You most definitely could put Roach and Tank in that same conversation. But I digress. But at first, when this fight first dropped, because it was like, I thought it was just Bud talking, I kind of dismissed it as well. But now that it's getting some real, credence to it, some real legs under it, I'm ready to see it, man, because there is a possibility, right? I do think there is a possibility where Bud Crawford very well could come in here and outbox Canelo Alvarez. I'm not thinking that Bud Crawford is going to be, standing on the inside, with Canelo for the majority of this fight. I'm thinking Bud's going to have to use his skill. I think Bud's going to have to fight this fight a little bit like he fought Joe Horn. And no, I'm not saying Canelo Alvarez is Joe Horn because he's not Joe Horn at all. But the style of fighting that Bud used then, I think it'll more so suit him to use that style in this situation with Canelo. Take MMA. What's good, baby? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. If y'all could, y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. If you just sliding in, giving y'all some news that y'all can use right now. My source is telling me that Canelo Alvarez versus Bud Crawford is probably, going to happen. What started off as like a pipe dream, right? It's starting to sound like this fight might happen. My guy DP said this some Rocky versus Drago type shit. DP, that is a perfect depiction of what's going on right now. That's a perfect depiction of what's going on right now, man. Catch the voice said, well, Bud, the first man to become undisputed in the two weight class. Yep, these are facts. Happy Friday, Tay. Appreciate y'all folks sliding through. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long right now. So we've been in here 16 minutes. I'm gonna stay here about another 4 minutes, right? I'm gonna answer some open questions. If y'all got any open questions y'all want to ask, man, y'all ask them open questions. I'm gonna open it up at the end of the stream, like for 5 minutes, right? I know it's early. People probably ain't got up yet. I know people probably go see this when they getting up. And then they're going to be like, damn, I wish I could have been here for these open questions. Might find out. But I think I pretty much answered everything that I can't answer for y'all, right? I don't have a date. I don't have a date for it, right? I got you, DP. I don't have a date for it, right? I don't got a date for it. But I am here in 2025. It's going to happen in 2025. I don't have an exact date. And I'm hearing that it's going to be at 168, right? So it's going to be at 168 pounds. Bud got to come all the way up to fight Canelo. It's going to be earlier. It's going to be earlier rather than later in 2025 as well. You know what I mean? So that's the info that I can give y'all, right now that I can firmly stand on, right? This fight probably is going to happen. This fight is being negotiated, right? That's why you see you haven't heard anything from Canelo. You haven't heard anything from Bud. Anybody notice that? Haven't heard anything from Canelo. Haven't heard anything from Bud. We're quiet as of late, right? That's because when that happens, that probably means that you got some shit boiling. Now, if you get somebody to come out and say, well, Bud didn't do this, or Canelo didn't do this, then talks probably stopped. Like with T.O. and Devin. Now you see T.O. coming out saying Devin didn't do this, Devin didn't do that. That's because the talk's probably over with now. You know what I mean? But when people are quiet, it's a good thing most times. DP Rocker, what's good, Pimmy?
Yo, what's up, T?
What you got, man? What you got, man?
I got a question for you, bro. I had to think about this, man. It just hit me, man, because I was listening to the homie BF. I didn't watch the last fight with Bud, right? You know, the whatever dude name. He called him McDoordash, so we be calling him McDoordash too. So, but anyway, they said he struggled in that fight. Now, here's my thing, man. Do you think, because like I said, I don't really rock with Bud like that, but I'm standing on business, bro. You know, considering who he fighting, that's just me. I'm standing on business. I got Bud, man. If he win, he win. He lose, he lose. But in that last fight, they say he struggled with old boy. Do you think he's smart enough to know if he went out and put on a good performance against dude that Canelo wouldn't fight him, or do you think that he was smart enough to just say, you know what, let me dial it back a little bit. I'm gonna get the win, but let me dial it back and try to get this Canelo fight, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show out against Canelo? Or do you think he really struggled with dude?
I'm glad no, not green beans, Tay. Madrimov, the last fight. This like green beans on steroids. You know what I'm saying? But no, not green beans, but Madrimov. Good question. I think that I don't necessarily know if he went out there with the intent to be like, okay, I'm finna, hold off a little bit. But I do think he went out there with the intent that I'm finna stand here a little bit and punch with this dude a little bit, right? Because he's not Canelo. I'm not scared of this nigga. I'm Bud Crawford. So I fight him a little different than I will fight a Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving him the respect that I gave.
Right.
I will give a Canelo. I'm finna stand here and I'm finna trade with this dude. I don't think he's going to be trading with Canelo. I don't think he's going to be sitting in the pocket trying to catch and shoot with Canelo. I think he going to be, in and out with Canelo with that 1-2. You know what I mean? Because Canelo's going to be walking him down in my mind, right? So if he come out there with the intent that he going to fight Canelo in the inside, he's most definitely going to lose, DP. But if he come in there fighting him like he kind of fought Joe Horn, he used his 1-2. He used his he was out of range with Joe Horn until he was in range. You know what I mean? I think that's how he should fight. That makes sense. He was out of range, so Joe Horn couldn't do nothing until Bud actually got in range. And when he did, he threw his shit and got back out of range. I think that's how he's going to have to beat Canelo. But I get why people feel away, right, man. This man just struggled against Madrimov. You could say he struggled against Madrimov, right? But I think, style. It was the style matchup of Madrimov that made him. I think what Bud said was, let me see if I can hang at this weight class when he fought Madrimov. That's what I think he did. But I think it'll look different if he fought Canelo.
Yeah, man, and then I look at it like this too, T, man. I mean, I know everybody. I know he going to be the underdog. I get that shit. But if you remember, man, Roy Jones went up to heavyweight and beat John Ruiz. Now, I'm not putting John Ruiz on Canelo Alvarez level. By all means, I'm not. But he did it, and exactly just like you said it, the ones who get in and out, pot shot, yeah, he was a little heavier, and then it cost him because he put on 25 pounds of muscle, then came back and fought Tarver and got his ass knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Now, I personally think Bud's smart enough to know he can't get in there, but if he see that he can hurt Canelo, yeah, I think he got a chance, man, because we've seen upsets happen before. Now, whether it happened or not, then, that's up to him. But shit, I like it. I do, man. I like this fight. I do.
Yeah, I was against it at first, DP, but now that it's feeling like that it might actually happen, I'm with it, man. I want to see Bud challenge himself. I've been asking Bud to challenge himself. He did it with Errol. I could kill him for fighting Canelo, but I'm not going to kill him, bro, because shit, he might beat him, bro. He could beat him. I ain't going to say, I'm not going to look at Bud Crawford and be like, bro, you got no chance in work. No, I ain't going to say that, bro. I ain't going to say that because dude could box. Dude could fight. Dude got fast hands. You know what I mean? He just gotta stay out of the way of them fucking hooks and shit. You know what
exactly.
You know what I mean? He got to stay out the way of them hooks, dog. He got to.
And T, here's another thing I was thinking about too, man. If you look at Bud's career, Bud never really took a lot of punishment in fights, man. So this might be good thing for him, because now if he went through some wars like Earl had, And then now say you putting Earl in there with Canelo now, then you might be like, uh-oh, you know what I'm saying? But Bud never took a lot of punishment in some fights. So I kind of like what he doing. Now the weight is gonna be a thing, man. And then if he go over there and fight him in Saudi or whatever, you already know he gonna be down 4-5 rounds and shit. So he gonna have to go out here and put on an impressive performance.
I don't think so, DP, because he working with Saudi, like those his guys too, like those his guys. Canelo work with PBC. Canelo is a PBC fighter. People don't want to say that, but he's a PBC fighter. Bud is actually a Rider season fighter. You know what I mean? He fights with Rider season, like Turkish Allah. Those are his people. So I think he's gonna have a first shot. But I think Turkish Allah is going to give Canelo a first shot. This shit sound crazy, right? Because Canelo be the one that be getting. Now, if this is America, DP, ironically, you might be right. If they fight in Vegas, Bud might be down 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? I see y'all saying that he ain't gonna be able to hurt Canelo, but Floyd didn't hurt him either.
Yep.
And he beat him. I mean,
my guy rolled through. Just what's good, bro? I'm glad you alive, Brody. Brody been gone about 1.5 years, dog. And this nigga popped up yesterday.
Road to redemption. What's happening?
This man been gone about 1.5 years, dog. But I'm glad you alive, brother, because people be missing, bro. And I be hearing the worst of news by the time I realize. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, T real shit. Did Floyd hurt Canelo?
No, he didn't. He did not. He did not.
That's
what I'm saying. Bud has the ability to do that, bro. Bud isn't blood. Yeah. Bud isn't Floyd. I tried to say Bud and Floyd together. I said blood. Bud isn't Floyd as far as the defensive shit go. But his offensive game, you can argue that it's better than Floyd. Offensive argue, not his boxing ability is better than Floyd.
Right.
His offensive game, you could argue, is better than Floyd. He has more weapons to hurt you with. Right? He don't have the defense, but he don't necessarily have to hurt Canelo. If he could just be nagging, if he could be like a gnat at a barbecue, if he could be just a fly at the picnic to Canelo, he could beat him. You know what I mean? He got a shot to beat him. Now, flies get swatted, bugs get squashed. Now, if he get in the way of one of them fucking hooks, it's gonna be a short picnic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, but I think he's smart enough to stay out. I mean, man, people like dude is a smart fighter. Yeah, he fight, goofy sometimes. But my thing is this: he didn't take a lot of punishment in fights, man, over the years. So this might be the one where he just like, I'm going all out. If I get knocked out or if I get beat, I get beat. So that's what I think. I personally think that in the last fight, he wanted to test and see where his power is at. I don't want to put on too much because I do want this fight. Now that I'm getting this fight, I'm about to show y'all who I'm really is. Now, if he go in there and get knocked out, he get knocked out, man. It is what it is. It's fighting. I ain't feeling sorry for none of these dudes.
Yeah.
You won't hear me crying about that shit.
I wanted to happen, dog, because I actually want to see if Bud could do it, honestly. And he might not be able to, but I want to see if he can do it. Like people, like y'all remember, you probably remember this, DP. You remember Jamel. You remember Jamel was about to fight Canelo, and everybody, got so hyped. I think, man, you had a little back and forth about that. Everybody got so hyped. I was like, bro, I think the wrong twin in there, bro. I think, you know what I'm saying? I think the wrong twin in there. And folks was like, man, Jamal can't do shit with him. If Jamel can't, Jamel better. I said, he may be tactically better, but he's not as big, not nearly as big. He don't have that hammer like Jamal. You know what I mean? Bud, I think it's going to be a bit more in tune to let his hammer go. Because Jamel do got a hammer. He just didn't let it go. You know what I'm saying? I think Bud going to let his hammer go, DP.
I think so, too. And for real, I think in that fight, he fought scared. Mel fought scared against him. I don't think Bud going to fight scared against him.
And he made a business decision. It wasn't scared. He was like, I'm not finna get knocked out. I'm finna get this money and go home to my kids. You know what I'm saying? He made a decision in the ring. Damn, he hit me hard as a motherfucker. I'm not finna fight this dude. I'm finna go home. I'm finna make it home. That's what he said. He's I'm finna make it home. I'm not gonna be a meme.
I don't think, man. I think what I'm saying, after he fought Earl, and not saying that he was, bragging and boasting about that shit, but my thing is the way he been moving lately, man, pulling up at fights, you know what I'm saying, checking dudes and shit. I'm like, I see a different attitude in this dude now. Like, yo, You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
I'm about to show y'all. And if he does, he does, man. Like I said, I ain't feeling sorry for the dude, man. I like to fight. I like to fight it.
Yeah. I didn't
I
came
do.
around. I didn't came around to the fight now that it's feeling like a real thing. I don't like fake fights. I don't like imaginary shit. But if y'all actually go do it, then you know I can start. Then I can start to play with it a little bit. Okay, so how I think this shit go. And I think we're at the point now where we could start to play with this fight a little bit because it actually like believe it or not, y'all, like this shit is looking real happening ish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
looking real happening ish right now.
Absolutely.
And again, pay attention to what I was saying. You haven't heard nothing from Canelo, right? Haven't heard nothing from Bud. Bud came out yesterday and said in 2025, I'm gonna show y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
now,
hearing. Go ahead.
You do know if he beat him, there will be a rematch, right?
Hell yeah, because there's gonna be a massive. If Bud wins that fight, they can make even more money in the second in the second fight. If Bud wins that fight, they can make even more money in the second fight. Honestly, y'all, maybe I'm hopping on the Bud train, bro. But the more I sit here and think about it, man, that dude got a shot, bro.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. For anybody to say the power is going to be a problem, go back to look at Floyd Mayweather and what he did. Now, I'm not saying Bud is Floyd, but Mayweather didn't beat him with power.
You said fight
Bivol didn't beat him with power.
Okay.
So
it's real. So negotiations are real for sure. That I can confirm. For sure.
Yeah, that's what you want, Road to Redemption. I know.
He said,
what if he don't go to sleep?
Stop,
yeah, I know.
Ass up here, bro. You still in the same spot? He said,
come on up,
yeah, that's gonna be the thing, Road. That's gonna be the thing, Road. That's gonna be the thing, the power. But
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Is Bud?
Yeah,
Bud can't beat her. Bud can't beat her for those arm punches. He can't beat her. Bud don't need to try to catch Canelo hooks. He don't even need to try to catch Canelo shots. He don't really need to try to do his shoulder roll because Bud got a shoulder roll. Niggas be sleep on it, but Bud got a nice little shoulder roll. He don't need to try to do that. You know what I mean? And if he do it, he need to do it in the second. Boom, boom. Get your ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't need to be in there trying to take those shoulder because Canelo offense is literally, I'm going to beat your arms up a little bit to make you drop your arms.
Oh, Canelo can fight, man. Canelo can fight. But how do you stop power, though? With speed. So
Bud's going to have to not beat her for those shots, right? He don't need to catch shots. Now, if they graze off him, that's cool. But he don't need to be there trying to catch Canelo shit. He gonna literally have to get in there, get out, spin on him. He gonna have to spin on him. He gonna have to fight him kind of like he fought Sean Porter. Y'all remember how Bud fought Sean Porter too? Bud didn't walk Sean Porter down. Sean Porter was coming at Bud. Bud was using angles. Bud was pivoting out the corner. Bud was fighting off the ropes. Not too long, because you can't stay there too long for Canelo. Not like you did with Porter, right? Porter a smaller guy, not as much power. But Bud was fighting off the ropes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was using his angles. You know what I mean? But I think the one that in Road to Redemption is on to something though, because the glaring thing for me is when Bud take his breaks. Y'all know how when Bud take his breaks and he'll just sit there for a second. He'll just sit there like that. He just sit there for a minute. That's gonna get Bud fucked up. Then shoulder roll, go get Bud fucked up.
So how did Bivol?
Canelo, Caleb Plant, shoulder roll was working for a minute. So I maybe Bud, but he don't got as much. It's gonna sound crazy.
So
how did
Bivol
he ain't got as much rhythm as Caleb when it comes to that shit? You know what I mean?
How did Bivol beat him? How did Bivol beat Canelo?
Bivol beat him with his height, with his range, and his activity. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? That's how he beat him. Range, activity. That's how I fight. Range and activity. Boom, boom, boom. He getting out the way. Boom, boom, boom. He just putting his punches in his face with his range. You know what I'm saying? Just putting them, blinding them, just punching them, blinding them. He can't see. Canelo can't get around. But is Bud arms longer than Canelo's? Yeah. Bud sit a long time. Road. Yeah, that's my only problem with. But that's the thing that I keep seeing. If Bud go get knocked out, it's gonna be at one of those times where he shoulder rolled him.
Yep, he right.
Canelo. You know what I mean?
But shit, I like the fight, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
I like the fight too.
I ain't tripping. You know, if he get knocked out, if he lose, then whatever, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. At least they trying to fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Unlike these other dudes and shit.
Yeah, but Bud is a more active puncher than Canelo. You know what I mean? They both punches has dropped drastically as they get older, right? But I think Bud will be the more active fighter in this fight, right? From going by like punch output, maybe not by a lot, you know. So maybe that's his advantage. I need to check their arm reach. If Bud got like an inch or two in arm reach, I think they about the same height, right? They about the same height. Bud maybe an inch taller, you know, something like that. Man, if Bud measurable, now if Bud got 2 inches in arm reach out, I'm taking Bud.
two off the 2 inches.
I'm taking Bud, man. If he got, and Canelo might win, but it's a path. It's a path for this dude, bro. I ain't putting nothing past dude. I ain't put beating Earl past him either. I was one of the ones that saying, you know, that shit go either way. I just want Earl to win. I just want my guy to win. I just want him to get in the ring with him, see if he could beat Earl, right? And he did.
Right.
But I ain't putting it past Bud that he could outbox Canelo.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, man. You know, hopefully it get made, man. And you know, like I said, may the best man win, man. For me, like I said, I'm standing on business, man. You know what I mean? I'm not ready to go out here and you know, be out here caping for the dude or nothing, man. But if he win, he win. If he lose, then oh well, man. You know, on to the next fight. But if he win, then it's gonna be a rematch. Like you just said, it's gonna be even bigger. You know what I'm saying? We might even get it in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, at least they trying to put on, man. And if he go out on top, then shit. Or if he, you know what I'm saying, stay at that weight division, I don't think he's coming back down, though.
This will be the fight for the fighter of the generation.
Mm-hmm.
This will be the fight for the fighter of the generation. And this is a fight Canelo didn't really want it first, but he's came around to it. So we can't say Bud was too small because Bud seeked this fight out. You know what I mean? Bud is really the one who put the pressure on this fight. Honestly, y'all saw that. Y'all saw Bud come talking about it, shit like that. He told Turkish Allah. He basically doing to Canelo what Errol Spence did to him, in a sense. Like he told his boss, Turkish Allah, that's the fight I want. That's the fight to make. Make that fight for me. And that's what Turkey trying to do. And you know, shit. If you tell Turkey enough, he got enough money to change anybody's mind. Canelo can say, "No, I don't want to fight." Turkey be like, 100 million. Okay, I'll fight now.
It's just sad though, man. I mean, that he doing it over there and that we should be doing the same thing over here. You know what I'm saying? Whether you going to the fight or not, man, you know, first of all, you going over there to fight, it's going to be on a whole different time zone. So shit, we might have to get up at 3 a.m. and watch this fight, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad that it's got another dude that's in another country taking over boxing, man, and we can't even get our shit together over here, bro.
But he trying to bring everybody together, right? He trying to bring, from what I'm hearing is the UK side is ready. Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, them. No, Eddie Hearn not. Wait, Eddie Hearn is Matchroom. Eddie Hearn is Matchroom. Matchroom and what's the other one? The other side. Queensberry. They ready. They already put that difference aside in a sense, right? They ready to do it, but it's getting. This is what I'm hearing. It's getting PBC and Bob Arum, Al and Bob to go all the way in with them. They letting them use a couple of their fighters. You see, PBC let them use El Rayo on the last card, Pitbull, right? Top Rank let them use Big Baby, right? So they working with them, but they haven't went all the way in yet. But they trying DP like it's as close as it's ever been. Like it's gonna be all under one banner. If it work out the way that I'm thinking, it's gonna be Turkish Allah, Al, Bud, Eddie, and Queensberry all together. You know what I'm saying? But really, they side is already together. We got to get our side together.
Right.
But you see, as of lately, they is starting to be a little more lenient with letting their fighters go. If you notice, You had El Rayo and Pitbull on the Bud Crawford card. Remember? On Imagine.
Right. Yep.
It's happening slowly, but it's happening.
That would be cool. That would be cool, man. You know, you get all these dudes. I mean, because you know the promotion, like I was saying yesterday on your show, man. The promotion.
If Al and Bob come together, we can get the same shit in America.
Oh my God, man! You know how big that would be. You know how big that would be, man. Like for years, you got these two sides, and now everybody just getting together under one. I mean, everybody gonna make money, man. So what's the problem? I mean, what's really the problem? You know, so you can't yell about the money. And then y'all stand in business, man, because I mean, I hear the rumors too, man. PBC going bankrupt. Top Rank ain't really been putting on good cards. I mean, and the shit's been a shit show. Why you think Amazon coming in swooping up shit and you got fights on Netflix?
Y'all remember? I don't know if y'all might not, but y'all remember this dude? Y'all remember this dude? He came in and he bought tennis. He bought all the tennis folks and shit. He cleaned them up. And then he tried to buy the PGA Tour. Remember, he tried to get all our golfers to go to another country and play that time. Remember, it was the dude. He was going around buying up leagues and shit. This the same Turkish. This the same guy they tried to buy golf. The same guy that bought tennis. This is the same dude. Turkish.
I didn't know that. Damn.
It's the same guy. You remember it was a big deal on ESPN. Remember he tried to get Tiger Woods. Remember it was somebody trying to buy Tiger Woods and Phil Nicholson.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was about 8 years ago though. You know, it was a while ago, man. But it was a dude trying to buy. Might have been 10 years ago, but Tiger Woods was still playing. He was on the back end, but he was still playing.
Right.
But it's the same dude. Turkish Allah, his folks. It wasn't him. He's the son, but the same family. Just the same family. Same family.
Damn.
But yeah, these folks. Go ahead.
T, I wonder now. I don't know too much about Turkey. I ain't on the social media like that. Is he really into boxing, or is this like just a money grab for him? Okay.
Think about it like this: if you had $500 billion, you a boxing fan. You don't think you will be trying to buy an Errol Spence fight to have in your front yard? You know what I'm saying? You a fan of Errol Spence, right? If you had $500 billion, you don't think like, damn, I want to see Errol Spence fight. Why don't I bring Errol to fucking Cincy, nigga? I'm gonna put Errol in Cincy, nigga. You would do that. That's what he doing. That's what he doing.
So he actually is a boxing fan. He loved this shit.
Bro, what he doing is he having the fights that he want to see happen in front of him. That's what he doing.
Okay.
All these dream fights, bro, he want to see them too. He just like, come do it in my living room. That's really what he doing. And that's why I fuck with it, because he just, if I had $500 billion, I'd be doing it too. Shit, I'd be doing the same thing. You think I'd watch them folks fight on TV if I could put it on in my city?
Right.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be putting it on in my city. I'd go to the fucking FedEx Forum, be in that bitch, turned up. I'd do a concert before that motherfucking smoke shit. I had the cowgirls back there. They ain't even from me. They're like, why T got the cowgirls? Nigga, don't worry about it, nigga.
Don't worry about it. Hey, I'll be right there with you too. Like,
that's what he's doing. He a real boxing fan though. He just doing fights. Bro, this nigga be going to sleep. He wake up like, I want to see so and so fight. All right, let's see if we can get so and so to fight. That's what he doing. I'm mad at the people who not trying to make fights happen. This man making fights happen. I haven't be mad at him. Now I wish it could happen in America. I feel everybody on that, but don't get mad at him because people look at it like he taking our boxers away. He really giving our boxers what he want. It sucks that a dude from a different country got to do it, and they got to go over there. But you know that ain't his fault. It ain't their fault. If Bob would do it, if Al would do it, right? If they could, bro, if them folks came together, bro, it'd be the same shit. It'd be the same shit that Turkey doing. It won't be none that Turkey could do that they couldn't do. They don't get all the money Turkey got, but they got damn sure enough money in America to make that shit happen if them two motherfuckers come together. What you talking about? They got more than enough money to do anything they want to do in America if them two dudes come together.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. Yeah, I like it, man. I like it. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, man, this will be a turn of a new age, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you know, time goes on, we can start seeing. I mean, like you said, it's a shame it's got to be over there. I mean, it's still some big fights to get made over here, you know, and hopefully Turkey come over here.
Yep, he might be on the line, K. Bud Belt's on the line, yep. Bud
Bud
straps.
belts on the line?
Not Bud.
Or Canelo?
Canelo straps on the, my bad. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Canelo straps on the line. Yep. Canelo straps on the line. It's gonna be at 68. Bud gotta come out. I don't know if Bud wants to come out up to 68, but I know that Bud gotta go all the way up to 68. Knowing Bud, he probably did. Bud said, "No, I want the strap." Probably, you know what I'm saying? Just I want to fight for the belt. I want the belt. I don't want to do this for fun. I think Bud want to add to his legacy, right? So in my mouth, I'm thinking Bud probably said, "I'll go up because I want the belt." Bud care about belts. He ain't like these other niggas. Bud tell you, "Yeah, I care about the strap. I care about being the best. I care about being great." There's one thing I will say about bro. He was slow on the fight, but he never said, he did say he didn't care about that fight, but you never heard Bud say, "I don't care about the sport.
Hey, man.
I just want to make money." But I ain't mad nigga for telling the truth either, but I'm just saying, different dude. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bud wanted to go up to 168. I wouldn't be surprised.
I ain't mad at it, man. You know, let the man do what he want to do, man. Let's just sit back and enjoy it. Whether he win or lose, man, at least we got to see it, though. You know what I'm saying? We got to see it. This fight's, you know, probably never, like I told you yesterday, T, that we probably never gonna see.
Want to see. I know.
We never gonna see, man.
I know it's some fights that we want to see. Everybody want that we never go see. I know it. I know it is. I can tell you the fights.
Yeah, we already talked about it. You know what I'm saying?
And they really all involve the same person. Everybody else fight we're going to see.
Right. Happening right around the 135, 140 division. All these dudes that can get it on and
top. They will fight one day. Believe it. They will fight one day. They're going to fight one day.
Who?
Shakur and Devin. Them two go fight, DP. Them two go fight. It might be at 47, but them two go fight. It might be at, but them two go fight.
You really believe that, T?
Hell yeah, I believe it. I believe Tank not gonna fight none of them. But I believe them two gonna end up. I believe them two gonna be, when it's all said and done, I believe they'll be battling for who the best boxer is out of that generation. Shakur and Devin. I think that they'll be fighting for that.
Man, it sounds good, man. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds good.
That won't gonna happen. They way too young. Right, Kay. They wait. Tank is 29, 30. So he kind of, if he need to go and do it now, right? If he go do it. But with them being 25, 26, bro, them folks got another 10 years to box.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. But it's always the business. It's the business. It's that business side, T. It's that business, man. That business gonna get in the way.
I think now Devin and Shakur, like, all right, so they both with Devin not with his own, but Devin a free agent, but he fight it where he want to fight it. He fight wherever he want to fight it.
Right.
But Shakur,
which is another problem.
It could be, but then, bro, it'll be making fights happen.
Yeah.
It'll make fights happen.
Yeah.
Queen 71 was good, Queen. I gotta rent you up, Queen. You came through her a couple times. Now I seen you a couple days in a row.
What's up, Queen?
I just seen you a couple days in a row now, Queen.
Yeah, Queen, good people, man.
Yeah, I just seen you a couple days. I think you might be family. You might be family, Queen. I'm gonna have to go and get you right.
Yeah, she family, man. She been rocking. When Queen speak, everybody got to listen.
Let me go and rent you up. But yeah, especially if they can get Turkey to pay for it. Yep. Turkey showed one. Let me get Roll his wrench back too.
That would be cool, man. I'm telling you. 2025 starting to be shaping up to be nice, bro.
Yeah, 5 gonna be a banger. 5 gonna be I had noticed since we was on the conversation, I noticed that Tank said that he already know who he gonna fight. I heard him say that at the press conference. He said, I can tell you who I'm gonna fight. They asked him who he gonna fight after Lamont. He said some bullshit, and he said, I can tell you who I'm gonna fight. He said,
man, why keep us guessing though?
At the end of next year.
Man, why keep us guessing though? I don't like to play guess who, man. Like just tell us who we gonna fight,
Yeah. But I ain't tripping on that shit no more. That shit, I realize that shit ain't gonna happen. I just want people to know. I just want people to accept it, like to see it that it's your guy, bro. That's not that's holding it up. Just like it was Bud that was holding up the Earl fight. And you saw the result of it, but Bud most definitely was the one that was hesitant on it. You know what I mean? But with the Bud and the Canelo shit, that shit gonna happen. You know what I mean? That shit gonna happen. He said Roach acting like he got something for Tank. Arbitrary, what's good? Big Tex. What's good, Big Tex? Appreciate you signing.
He's supposed to think like that.
Raise that Roach acting like he got something for Tank. I think where Roach confidence coming from, bro, is that he know he's a hell of a boxer. Because that man is a hell of a boxer. That man is. And he don't get like amazing power, but he one of them dudes, like his countering is his power, right? So he can sometimes he low guys to sleep, he get them to punch, and then he hit their ass in the middle of their shit. Wobbly. But I'm thinking like Tank gonna knock him out late. Because that's just what Tank do, bro. That's just what Tank do. It's only a certain amount of people I'm putting in the ring with Tank, and I'm saying, bro, I think you may not get knocked out. And I still believe shit they'll get knocked out if they make one wrong step, one false move. You know what I mean? But it's only a couple people. Y'all know who I'm finna say. Devin and Shakur. You know what I mean? And they can still get caught. But they also tall enough to where they can put their accuracy and range and volume on Tank and not get knocked out. You know what I mean? Like Leo did. Leo fucked up. Leo was actually winning his fight. That was true. Like people say that about Tank a lot. He was losing until he got knocked. That's not always true. There's some shit that kind of caught up with Tank because of that Gamboa shit. That shit happened because of Gamboa. That's not true. But against Leo, he actually was losing. Like Leo was putting it on him with them, but he wasn't strong enough. But he had Tank out there looking like, you know what I'm saying? You know, he had Tank with the Chinese eye, you know, he was puffy and shit. But he didn't have enough power to go and get him out of there, right? Devin and Shakur, they girthy enough to where if they able to put their value on him like that, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Like people say they don't got no power, but you see when they striking on people, them dudes they pausing in they tracks. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just walking through them dudes, like they pausing where they stand. Like Cambosis was wobbly, Regis was wobbly. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia was getting up out of there. Like, pay attention, nigga. When he was getting hit, nigga, Ryan Garcia was running. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was turning his back and shit. You know what I'm saying? When he was fighting that. So it's something. It's something there, right? It's enough there, I should say. You know.
Only thing with Shakur T, the thing is, if he feel Tank's power, man, you already know he probably gonna get on his bicycle, man.
Yeah, he got the dough.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I hope we get these fights, bro. If we do, cool. I don't want everybody to get all hyped up, man, and be like, oh, man, you know, because right now it's just a fantasy fight, man. It's a damn shame that they had all these fighters or got all these fighters at these divisions, man, and they ain't throwing hands with each other. I don't understand that shit.
Yeah. And then how we got to this conversation, right? People will get mad at, you know, Bud and Canelo, bro. Why they fight? They 3 weight classes apart. Shit, they fights. I ain't mad at fights like that, 3 weight classes apart, because these niggas in the same division that won't fight each other. Y'all ain't mad enough about that. Y'all giving me reasons. Y'all giving me reasons why niggas in the same division don't gotta fight one another.
Right.
But mad at Bud for fighting Canelo because he in a different division. Your favorite fighter probably moving up somebody right now. You know what I mean? But I digress. Shit, if I just want to see shit, good fights, goddamn. Like if fights that make sense ain't making sense right now, right? Same. No, they're not. Shakur and Tank in the same division, they both got belts. They should fight. That makes sense, right? But shit, you got Tank about to retire. I could say shit, Tank retiring because there's too much heat in the division right now. I can say shit. That's why Tank went down to 130 in the first place all them years ago, because there was too much heat in that division. You got Andy Cruz, number 4 in his ranking system, WBA ranking system. You got Shakur right there. You got Keyshawn there. Man, it's getting hot in that kitchen.
Hey, man,
for somebody that can't move out of 135.
But one thing I did like what he said though, man, and whether it's true or not, he said the young nigga is more popping than the other nigga. What you talking about, Keyshawn and Shakur? Like at least Keyshawn out here is running his mouth saying, you know, knock, 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 knock. You know, whether he get in the ring and get knocked out or whatever the case is, he letting you know he want to fight. He letting you know. And ain't gonna be no, you know what I'm saying, politics in the way. Send me the contract. Let's see what's up. So at least he, you know, did say that, like, yo, man, at least, you know what I'm saying?
Keyshawn told the truth, DP. Keyshawn said, man, if Tank sent anybody a contract, who turning that down? He said, nobody. And that's the gist of it. That's the gist of it. But Tank fights who he want to fight. Tank just told you at the press conference, the first press conference in New York, I already know who I'm going to fight. He already said, I already know who I'm going to fight. He said a lot at that press conference. He said he's not fighting Shakur because Shakur ain't done nothing. He said Keyshawn ain't done nothing. You know?
Right.
So, but he said he already know who he gonna fight.
What does done nothing mean? What does done nothing mean, T?
He also said, right? He said, I don't care about belts. And he didn't say legs, he was trying not to. He said, I don't care about belts and none of that. He said, I care about making money. He said, I'm already a legend where I'm from. He said, I'm gonna forever be a legend where I'm from. He said, I didn't come here to be, you know, the greatest or be a champion, but he don't care. He's not fighting them dudes because he don't have to. He can make money without doing it. That's what he care about. And he's saying it though. So I ain't knocking him. I just want his fans to stop telling us he number 5 pound for pound. He the best pound for pound. No, he not, bro. It's not even what he's there for. Not even here to be there. He said that's why he's not fighting them fights that will put him in that pedestal because he not here for that. He here to make money. He here to put on showcase fights. He go fight dudes that he can beat and he can knock out.
But when he say done nothing though, what does that mean? See, like break that shit down. When he say
you can't ask me DP because I don't agree with it. Because I'm confused when I'm just like you. Are you confused? I'm confused when he say that Shakur ain't done nothing. The silver medalist with the double belts in the 2 divisions. You know, Manny Munoz said Fox News yesterday in the interview. Alvarez said he's not spoken to anyone about no fights. He'll be back in the business come January 25th. Bud said 2025, y'all go see 2, some shit like that. You know what I mean? So you saying Canelo saying he'll be back in business Jan 2005, they actually do align with what Bud said, because Bud said in 2025 too. Manny Munoz, this is my first time seeing you, and you came in here with some false news. Normally, I get real disrespectful with you, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a chance to, you know, to speak to me first before you come in here telling me my news false. So make your next move your best move. But I digress. He said Crawford definitely doing. He said Crawford definitely daring to be great and make a big bag too. He said he moving like Canelo has. Yeah, Tank moving like Canelo. Tank moving like Floyd, and he ain't even done what they done. That's the thing. People be saying that too. Okay, I know you want saying to say the way they be doing it, but people will say, bro, he doing what Floyd did. He did what Canelo did. Bro, they earned that, bro. Tank really talking about himself when he say he ain't done nothing. He really talking about himself, bro. He's projected. Because what Tank ain't done nothing. That's why Tank tell you I don't care about this stuff. He know his belts. Y'all remember Tank was about to fight Leo? That man put on Twitter that day, he tweeted delete. He was like, am I even a real champion? But Leo made him a real champion. He went down to 130 to fight Leo to win his very first belt of his career. Remember, he had the secondary belts before that Leo fight. And he went down to fight Leo at 130. And that's what made him a real champion. But the night before, the man said, bro, am I even a real champion? And then he deleted that shit. You know what I mean? But that dude know he when it's all said and done, his legacy not gonna stack up. He gonna be rich as fuck, right? That's what I said. Canelo, LeBron James, right? While you in the limelight, y'all both are superstars, right? Y'all both make a hell of a lot of money. Y'all might have made the same amount of money, right? A lot of goddamn money. But LeBron is looked at in a different way than Carmelo. You know what I'm saying? But they started off on equal ground. Remember, it was LeBron and Carmelo, right? Carmelo was a freshman. Nigga won a championship at Syracuse his first year. You know what I mean?
Right.
But over the course of time, Carmelo, for too long, right? He chased the bag. He got the money. He went to wherever the money was there. He got the money. He stayed with it, got the money, big bag, big contract, big contract, big contract, big contract. Right? He didn't necessarily go to a team that he could win the ring with. You know what I mean? So in hindsight, while he rich as fuck, one of the richest athletes ever, one of the top 10 richest NBA players ever, right? You wouldn't put him top 10 all-time greats. You know what I mean? But when you in the limelight, you in the limelight. You know what I mean? But Tank, no, he ain't gonna be looked at as one of the all. That's why he said he don't care about it. He already told you. He know he not. He just trying to get rich. He trying to get enough money to do what he need to do to get into real estate and shit like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just stop telling me he's number one pound for pound and shit like that.
Well, you know, that's people's opinions, man, and we always gonna have opinions. You know, that ain't going nowhere, bro. You know.
Yeah, but realistically, understand like he can't. He not. Because he ain't got the fights. He ain't got the them belts he got now. He didn't even. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even do be like email champ, but he ain't winning them. He know that. He got handed them joints. He got elevated. Devin Haney let his belts go, and Tank got a belt. Tank know that.
Yeah. That's why I don't understand when you say like email champion, and then you turn around and get email the belt.
And you see the term email champ ain't being used no more in the term, it's two terms that's not being used no more. Belts don't matter and email champion not being used no more because Tank got a belt and he the email champ now. So those terms just went away. You see how nobody saying that no more?
Facts.
Because it was Tank fans keeping that going because Devin had a belt.
Shawad, what's up?
Shower a lot. What's good?
T, you got all the ladies showing up for you, man. Shit.
It's early too.
It's early.
We're talking about this Canelo and Bud that we had got our subject right, but we was here talking about Canelo and Bud. It's looking like that fight gonna be. You see that dude, he ain't said shit else since I told him to make his next movie his best movie. You know what I mean? But I digress. Good job. You a smart man. Now I'm finna block you because you ain't say nothing. You a smart man. But
it must be Friday. T on one today, baby.
I digress. But yeah, man, it's looking like this joint might
I like it, bro.
It's looking like it may be a real thing now. For this one of them jumps that I was looking over and shit because it wasn't like realistic. I thought Bud really just capping, but I be forgetting Bud is working with Turkish Allah now. So shit, if he wanted bad enough, dude, damn sure got enough bread to make some shit happen, right? And dude just came in here and said, right, Canelo said he not talking bench until 2025. Yesterday, Bud said yesterday. They both said yesterday that something about 2025. You know what I mean? That ain't the news that I'm going off of. I'm going off the reports that I've been getting that they've been in negotiations, right? You know, that's what I'm going off of. But I'm connecting dots. When Brody came here and said that Canelo said something about 25, I saw Bud say something about 25, and they both happened to say it yesterday. But we gonna wait. So I'm most definitely gonna let y'all know if he do, if he don't. Like, is it I be following up on my stories. Y'all know how I follow up on my stories and shit.
Yeah, you be in the streets, bro. You get all your info out there, bro. You be having shit that nobody be having. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Your shit be coming real.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, at first I was against it, but now I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? Fuck it, why not? Fuck it.
I'm looking forward to it too. Might as well give us something, bro.
If niggas in the same division don't want to fight, why not, have Bud fight Canelo? This really, again, like I was saying, I'm building this up as the fight of the best of the generation, because it really is when you think about it, right? Canelo, Bud Crawford, right? Both double undisputed, right? Canelo get double? No, he didn't. Canelo undisputed, Bud double undisputed, right? Canelo seen as the best fighter in boxing, most definitely the biggest draw. Bud Crawford is probably the most accomplished boxer. Really is. He's the most accomplished boxer when you think about it, because nobody else got 2-time undisputed. Nobody else.
And Canelo has losses, so this ain't gonna be no undefeated versus undefeated. Canelo got losses. I know people don't want to believe that shit, but he does.
Yeah. Oh shit. I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. My bad.
All right,
Get it with y'all, folks.
yeah, bro. I'm about to hit this gym, man. You going live later?